Hi there guys, going to be a video on the Valkyrie aluminium handguard today. Just give you a quick overview and how to install it on the rifle. Right, so this is what I got. I ordered the 10-inch or the 250mm long rail. As I've got the 350mm rifle, it brings it to about the same length as the OEM silencer. So what you get is the adapter piece. This bolts directly to the gun, barrel goes through the middle hole there. The rail with the M-lock holes in the side and top and bottom Picatinny rails. You get a selection of fixings, and finally you get a brand new locking pin. This is the old one. I've already installed the new one in the rifle, but it's just a hair longer. I think it's a 1/4 mil longer, so it allows the rifle to lock back when it's folded with the aluminium handguard installed. Okay, so I thought I'd show you how to install it on the rifle. It's not that complicated. But move the rear air cylinder and go to the front. Got these two long bolts in here. This is just a 4mm Allen key. Once they're off, you can slide the old moderator out and we're left with the barrel sticking out the front and the mounting holes here. So we take our adapter. You'll notice it has one big hole and one small hole. These correspond to here. You see the bottom one is smaller than the top one. You simply align that like so. I received two bolts of different lengths, one slightly longer than the other. I can't see as why. I've put them both in each hole respectively, and it doesn't seem to make a difference which hole they go in. They both lock the plate down quite nicely. Get them installed. It's a 4mm Allen key, as you can see in the front there. Once the bracket's installed, we simply take our rail and slide it over the top. We'll say that my rail fits better one way than the other. So you see at the top there, these lines, they line up better one way round. See there, slightly misaligned there. Around the other way, it's better. See that there? Nice and lined up. So, put your mounting screws in. These are just the button heads. Once all the screws are started, I like to just do them up so they touch, then back them off 1/4 of a turn. And once they're all snug, gently push down on the rail and go round and tighten them all up gently. Like so. Then your rail should be nicely aligned. Right, that's about it for the rail installation. You can see it there. I need to make a moderator for it, but you get the idea. Okay, I thought I'd give you a quick demonstration on how I changed the locking pin over. Now this is the old one, the new one's already in the rifle, but I just thought I'd show you how I did it. So, first of all, degas the gun. It's already been degassed, so leave it as that. Then remove the valve from the rifle. Once the valve's been removed, what I did was I put a little piece of tape, just a bit of duct tape, on this face here. This just protects this part of the anodizing from getting chipped or scratched when you use the pin punch. Now you're going to have to get a pin punch. My pin punch was too short, it was only about this much sticking out the end of it. You need quite a long one in order to get down the hole and successfully drive the pin out. Once this is protected, what I found was easiest to do is to remove this plastic section here. It's done by just using a 3mm Allen key. It is sprung loaded, so be careful. Just hold it down as you unscrew and remove that there. This is the magazine indexer and just uses a spring and the little indexing arm here. That just makes it a little easier to get on this side of the pin for when you bang it in. So to bang it out, insert your pin punch into this side there and drive it out with your hammer. It's quite stiff, so it will take some doing, but there it is there. Once the pin's taken out, you can take the latch out. This one is the new one, but the old one, shown here, was a bit stiff in the housing, so I had to get some pliers on it and gently pull. So to install your new catch, simply put the new one in the hole, like so, and drive the pin in from the other way. What I found works best to insert the pin is to push it in the hole, then a few light taps just to get it started. Once it's started, we'll put a punch on the end of this and drive it home. What you need to be aware of is that the catch is facing this way, so the cutout is facing the red indexing arm, as you can see there. It will only go in one way, but that's the way you need to align it. What I did to protect my block is just lay some strips of duct tape round the edge of the pin, so that if I do slip with the punch, I'm just going to be hitting a small amount of duct tape rather than the aluminium anodised valve. Once it's installed, take your punch, a nice large one, and drive it home. Right, once it's driven home, remove the tape. You see that no damage is done. The pin should be just under flush. Once that's done, you can simply reinstall the magazine indexing by putting the plastic thing in, aligning the notch with the hole in the piston here, pushing that in, putting the spring cup side down, so finish that side against there, and realigning the hole, dropping it in. There we have it. No damage to the valve, no damage to the thing there. All nice and clean. Once that's done, it can be simply reinstalled into the rifle. When it's together, rifle now locks successfully. It's not coming undone. Even with the paracord braid on there, it locks nice and firmly. It's not coming undone. You can hold it, shake it, stays where it is. Okay, now that's installed, I thought I'd just have a quick talk about what I like and what I don't like about it. I think it's a nice bit of kit. It does set the rifle apart and it does look to business. I haven't got a moderator on this at the moment. I'm planning to sort of make a short one that just sticks out 30mm from the nose of this end here. And I think it is an improvement over the OEM moderator. I think it does look a bit more stylish and suit the gun better. Okay, with that being said, I thought I'd show you some of the things I'm a little disappointed in. Firstly is the finish on the ends. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up. This has quite a nice matte sheen to it, whereas the ends are quite shiny in comparison. They obviously haven't been sandblasted like the exterior has. It leaves sort of a shiny finish. Also, the edges haven't been deburred, so you do end up with, I don't know how, if the camera will pick this up, but there's sort of like a silvery edge where the anodizing is starting to wear through. You can see it here along this edge quite clearly. Another little nitpicky thing is the barrel. It's not in the centre, if you can see it there. It's sort of more biased to the top than the bottom. It's not a big deal, but I would have liked to see it so that it fits in the middle there for your moderators. The final thing that I wanted to point out is both the alignment and spacing of the pick rails. When the two pieces are connected together, pick rail does not act as a joined one-piece unit. The spacing changes between the pick rails, and also the MOA adjustment built into the rifle is not continued in the Valkyrie kit. Now these aren't exactly deal breakers, but retailing at about £160, I would have liked to see a bit more thought gone into the rail and how it was implemented. Right, that's about it guys. You can see there, needs a moderator on it, but we're almost there. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.